We've got a big story back here at home. Anthony Weiner, who's trying to get back into politics by running for mayor of New York after being caught in a sexting scandal, is now embroiled in a new one. And what these new allegations are is that he continued to have sexting relationships even after he resigned from Congress, even sitting for a glossy People magazine spread.
So as he was saying he's a changed man in People magazine, apparently was still sexting.
Let's get to NBC's Capitol Hill correspondent Kelly O'Donnell, who's got the latest. Kelly, good morning to you.
Good morning to both of you. This feels like a sordid flashback. 7 weeks before the Democratic primary, there are calls for Anthony Weiner to get out of the race for New York City mayor. Despite past lies, incomplete answers, he claims his mistakes are personal. Yet again, he says he has given up his secret life on the internet.
The people of the city of New York.
Brash and defiant at a Tuesday night campaign event.
I won't stop fighting for you until the last dog dies.
But Anthony Weiner's campaign for redemption and New York City mayor is in crisis mode.
Let me just reiterate to my wife how sorry I am that I did these things.
With his latest embarrassing admission about online sex.
There is no question that what I did was wrong. This behavior is behind me.
The 48-year-old Democrat faced cameras and new revelations that he continued exchanging explicit sexual messages and photos with women online, at least 1 year after that conduct forced him out of Congress in 2011.
Some of these things happened before my resignation. Some of them happened after. But the fact is that that was also the time that my wife and I were working through some things in our marriage.
But unlike his earlier fall from grace, his wife Huma Abedin is speaking out in her first news conference.
It took a lot of work and a whole lot of therapy to get to a place where I could forgive Anthony. It was not an easy choice in any way, but I made the decision that it was worth staying in this marriage.
Abedin, a longtime aide to Hillary Clinton, has helped rebuild Weiner's public image.
And no one will work harder to make it better than Anthony.
But his well-crafted comeback,
but I've also learned some tough lessons,
included new deception. A People magazine feature in July 2012 depicted Anthony, Huma, and their young son saying the scandal was behind them. But Weiner now admits he was still sending racy messages to other women.
That was a mistake, and I bear responsibility for that.
After all this, some voters say they can forgive.
I really do believe Anthony Weiner means well for the city of New York.
But this morning, the New York Times editorial page is anything but forgiving, stating that Weiner has disqualified himself and should take New York City out of his, quote, tawdry saga. So this goes on. Other candidates are calling for him to get out of the race as well.
Kelly O'Donnell, thank you very much.